So as you guys can see, there's a huge TP here, at least comparing with the other ones that I've been finding in this area. To me this is huge. Well, not in their size, but the method of construction, the quantity of branches used, amazing. And once again, near a lake, near a pond, near water, amazing. Wow. Oh, sorry. I don't know, I just love to find these structures. They are so primitive that they mess with me inside. I don't know why. It's like extreme beauty with raw nature. It's amazing. Some animals probably, or they have been around this place, and you can see that the floor is messed up. Oh, some droppings from it's probably roe deer. Here they have lots of sticks gathered. I don't know if they are trying to do like a pit fire or just bringing this here to construct the teepee. Just amazing. And you can see around all the fallen trees, all the wood. The woods here are amazing, with lots of material to use. It's oaks, European oak, together with maritime pine, birch, sometimes chestnut, sometimes beech trees. Yeah. Amazing place.
Hi guys. I would love to be more regular here. I haven't had the time to do the videos that I want to do, but today I'm giving you some very important content that I hope you see it all and you comprehend what happened and how important and how mind-boggling it is. So we found that lake, we found the structure, and we usually do some audio recordings near some structures, and we decided that that was a good place, even it was during the day. So we stayed for 10-15 minutes, and we put the audio recorder working and recording our session of meditating session. So that's what are you seeing here. It's the beginning, and you're gonna hear my wife saying the place we are in, that we are starting the recording. This is all in Portuguese. I will mute the place because this place I want to be undisclosed. Maybe in a few years I will disclose all the places, but now because I'm doing this regularly, I'm going to these places regularly. I don't want people to mess up with the places. Even it is in France, I have some French viewers for sure. I know I have, and and if you want to do it like scientifically, you don't want people to mess with your findings, with your research area. So I will keep this undisclosed, and let's hear it. So if you are seeing up there, there's the 35 minute, and that's strange. It's not 00. So I will explain it. I will explain to you guys what's going on, but I will put the play on.
Ok, já está a gravar. Floresta.
Dia 10.
Dia 10, sexta-feira, dia 10 de fevereiro de 2023, ao pé do lago.
So near the lake, 10th of February, 2023. She said the place, and that's my wife initiating the recording. You can hear it again.
Ok, já está a gravar. Floresta.
Dia 10.
Dia 10, sexta-feira, dia 10 de fevereiro de 2023, ao pé do lago. Na estrutura, ao pé do lago.
Near the lake, near the TV.
Lago congelado.
Frozen lake, because the lake was frozen at the top. Excuse me.
Ao pé do lago congelado.
Okay, so I think she's placing the recorder on the ground. I laid on my back 2 or 3 meters away from the recorder, and she's trying to sit somewhere that is comfortable, because we are going to stay for 10 or 15 minutes silent and quiet. So this is ambient noise, complete silence. Some small, there must have been leaves or something, some small noises that are very, because the recorder is very, has a very high definition, and it picks on everything, even the leaves that are going with the wind. So I'm going to pause here. As you can see above, 36 minutes. We are on the 36-minute mark, and I'm gonna show it to you guys here. 37-minute mark. Nothing happening here. Maybe the wind, or maybe myself or Vera moving, because we'll sometimes we are not comfortable. And I'm going to show you guys till the end. So to the 35-minute mark, it was where it started, and it ended here on the 46-minute mark. So it was a pretty, like 11 minutes, 12 minutes recording. I'm going to show you guys the ending. The plane passing by. Okay, we were moving. Those noises were me or Vera, I don't remember quite well, picking up the recorder and pressing the stop button, and that's it. But the thing is, this recording should have been a recording of 12 minutes or 11 something minutes, and should have started at the 0-minute mark. and it started on the 35-minute. And I will show you guys the beginning of this recording at the 0 mark. So it's a recording of 30, how much? So 46 minutes. We only stayed for 11, 12 maximum. And I'm gonna play the beginning of this recording, and then I'm continuing I will going to put the videos for you guys to understand what was going on there, what had happened.
This is new, this is new, this is new. Everything new, and everything is standing by this one, is standing on this one. If I take this one that is standing on this one, everything falls apart.
So guys, remember these words. This is new, it's me talking. I'm going to put it again for you guys to remember, and then you will understand what's going on, what had happened.
This is new, this is new, this is new. Everything new, and everything is standing by this one, is standing on this one. If I take this one that is standing on this one, everything falls apart.
Okay, so I'll see you guys in a minute. I will show you the video and tell you guys the rest of the story.
So this is new, this is new, this is new. Everything new, and everything is standing by this one, is standing on this one. If I take this one that is standing on this one, everything falls apart. This one, and then pode já ter algum tempo, pode já ser antigo, mas hello guys, we are in France trying to do some research So I saw a few weeks ago in Deborah Hatswell YouTube page that she had a Google Map cryptid page that she gathered along these years, and I saw some of the sightings of France. And since I'm nearby for this week, I tried to come to the place where the sighting was, near Bois du Ratier, and find for myself if I saw anything unusual, anything related to Bigfoot. And I will share with you the story that I think it was shared with Deborah. So for that I will give her props for that, and I will give you her YouTube page on the link for you guys to go and see her YouTube page. She has lots of sightings, lots of stories from UK and Europe. I think from United States also, but mainly UK and Europe. So go there and give her a like. So I will read you guys the sighting. So it's an anonymous couple, and here it goes. Quote unquote, I just wanted to share with you a couple of odd things that happened to my partner and I whilst we were walking the dogs alongside the woods. We were a couple of miles from our house next to a small lake, and following a lane that passes between the lake sorry guys, just my cell phone keeps shutting down the screen. Next to a small lake and following a lane that passes between the lake and the woods we were visiting are called Bois du Ratier in France, and the first incident happened there on the 12th of September 2021, and the second incident took place on the 19th September 2021, so 1 year and a half from now in the past. There is a lake and also a small stream that is an overflow from the lake that goes under the lane and off into the woods. It is in the department of the Haute-Vienne, which is in southwest France. We walk the dogs in this area frequently, at least 4 times a week. We have never heard anything unusual here during the past 2 years of frequent visiting. The first time something odd occurred was when we heard what we thought it was a short series of distinct loud wood splintering noises. They were very clear noises and they lasted for a period of approximately 15 to 20 seconds. Okay, the noise was far louder and longer in duration than if an animal had trodden on a stick that was laying on the ground. At the time, there were no human sounds to be heard alongside the splintering noise. By that, I mean there was no noise of a chainsaw, no noise of someone using an axe, no sound of any person working at all in that area. We heard nothing at all that indicated to us that it could be a person carrying out any work in the field. This is an area with only one farmhouse about half a mile away and very light traffic, particularly at the weekend. Both these events occurred on the Sunday morning at around 8:30 a.m. We saw no other people nor heard any other people both times we were there. The noise stopped after those few seconds and was not repeated. After the noise had stopped, there was a silence, and that too seemed to be notable. We were walking the dogs again at the same spot where the first sound happened. This is where the small lake meets the lane and the tracks, and we just stared at each other. I was so relieved that my partner was with me to hear it so that he could confirm it. We waited in case it was simply a woodpecker. However, we heard no more sounds that would indicate that it was a woodpecker at work. Then as we walked on discussing the craziness, when we then both heard quite a knock from the deep inside the wood, this area that we are. This was on the opposite side of the lane from where he heard the first knock only seconds earlier. We calculate that the second knock was perhaps 4 or 5 seconds after the first knock. Once again we were unable to hear any sounds of human activity going on at any time during our walk. I must stress that this is a very quiet rural area with just one lone farmstead about half a mile away. The wood is large, dense and isolated, and has many old-growth trees. It was a very curious experience, and I cannot recall this ever happening to us before. We have been back there frequently since then, walking the dogs and have heard nothing unusual at all. However, I should state that since then we have taken to parking back at our regular spot, not in the spot near the lake where all this happened. So as you guys can see, it's not a structure that it's the most intricate, but as you can see, there's this branch that come in an arch from it's alive from this tree, and then all the others were put in a pyramid shape, almost making like a teepee, although it could be a very old teepee since the sighting has almost 1.5 years. It could be here since that date, and we have walked for almost half a mile and we haven't seen anything but what I call an asterisk. I don't know if it's called like that in English, but I would show you later what I meant. So let's try and find out more. So this is new, this is new, this is new, everything new, and everything is standing by this one, is standing on this one. If I take this one that is standing on this one, everything falls apart. Talvez possamos dar aqui assim uma volta. Aqui é onde termina o caminho.
Não queres ir por aí?
Não, fazer assim um semicírculo, um círculo. here, as you can see, there is also an asterisk, like a star made with wood put on over this hollyhock. You see, like the cross. See, all of this wood, all of this, yeah. This one, also here is one. So we are on the southwest corner now, and we were on the northeastern corner of these woods a while ago, and I found this structure. I haven't found yet a teepee of those ones that most people say that are made by scouts. Here clearly there aren't scouts. You can see there is beds of wild boar or roe deer. I really don't know. I'm just going a little bit deep inside and see if I find any more structure. Let's see. I really don't know if these trunks have been placed here, but it's an unusual casualty. It's not casual, you know? For sure it's not casual. Too many things going on here, in here, in here, and that's strange, you know? Yeah, the blue tree creeper calling. Here it's getting thicker because there is a lot more hollyhock in the understory. There's a trail here. I don't see anything unusual. So now I'm going to try to go around and see if I find anything here. So you can see the pod of mud from the wild boars. You can see their tracks, their footprints. They love to go on the mud to clean themselves. So okay. Yeah. Possivelmente anda outro vinho a dar. We are at the lake, as you guys can see, where the sightings occurred. This is the lane that that couple told. They parked the car around this area, and they went alongside the road, and the knocks and the splintering noise from the trees were coming from that way where we went and where we find those structures. So for you guys to see the place. So the lake, there's a second lake on the other side, but the entrance is closed, and the overflow is around here, and there's a ditch that way goes along the forest, but by the border of the forest. So the deep side of the forest is that way. Lots of oaks, lots of some cutting going on also, not today, but we clearly saw that they were cutting some wood, and they cut some wood from time to time. So, but yeah. So, oh, some. Yeah, some thrushes flying. Another. Yeah. Song thrush, I think. A flock. So tell me in the comments what you think. I think that some of the structures are indeed strange and have Sasquatch hand. Have a Sasquatch hand, and they are not done by nature. But tell me what you guys think, and maybe I show you some other places here in France that I'm going to visit.
Okay, guys. So you already understood what went odd. So I had a 46-minute audio recording, and I only spent 12 minutes there recording. But when I went to see the file had 46 minutes. And my audio recorder doesn't have like a pause button. You cannot start a recording and put it on pause. You can do it. You could do it if the batteries didn't die, and if you didn't shut off the recorder. But I did shut off. I used the recorder plenty of time during that time, and it does not have a function to merge to two separate recordings doing in 2 separate days. And I will show you, and I will prove it, that it is impossible for that to happen. So when we did the recording, when we did our meditation, 12-minute, 11-minute meditation, something merged, something managed to record almost our entire walk in the day before at Bois du Ratier. I remember at the place of shutting down the recorder, and Vera also used the recorder, and I was with the recorder in my hand, and it is simply impossible for that to happen. So I'm going to show you when you have a file, if you only see the sound wave, you only seeing peaks of decibels here on the screen. But in here, it is very difficult to prove anything. If I copy cut two files together. But if you're going to see the sonogram, the sonogram doesn't lie. And here's the sonogram. I'm going to expand the time for you guys to see the waves of the voice. Okay, so this is the beginning. I'm going to expand it more like this. Here you can see the voice. So this is the 0 minute here. This is the 0 minute. So when I said this stick and the other stick and the other stick all together, and if I take this one, the other ones all fall apart on the previous day. So this is at Bois du Ratier. And when I really start the recording was at the minute 35 or 36. I'm going to try to find it. I think it's here. Here it is. So I'm going to amplify it more for you guys to see. If you guys see this area here and this area are two different days, and if you can see the junction, the merging of the two sound prints of the recording, the sound prints of the sound fingerprint of the ambient noise, it's completely different from those two places. And if you look at the sonogram, they are merged together perfectly. I don't know if it isn't possible to do it with high tech equipment of audio. There must be a godly audio DJ to merge this together. This is even impossible. If I took the first recording and if I pause it, and then in the other day, if I click it again to record, you would see like a clear mark cutting the different noise from one place to another. And if you can see it here is where it starts. From this area, it's the day after. From this area, it's the day before. Here you can see that the sound fingerprint of the ambient noise, it's completely the same. It's like they went into the past. They have record with, and I don't, guys, I don't really, and me and Vera, we have missing time from that day. I don't remember any missing time from those 12 minutes. Some people, missing time is when you when you clearly remember that you don't know what were you doing in the last 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours. And those cases are very common when people are abducted by UFOs, aliens. Missing time, it's a very common thing, even with Sasquatch. There are many reports of missing time with Sasquatch. Me and Vera, my wife, we don't felt that. We don't remember anything like that. But whatever have done that, it picked up the recorder, it went into the past, it recorded at least 30 minutes of our walk, and then it merged it with the 12 minutes that we were at that TP place on the second day. It's completely obvious, and the proof is right here on the merging. And I will play this to you for you guys to understand this is different recordings. And let me try it here. So I'm going to play it from here. Okay. So these small dots that you see here are like a robin. It's a bird from the woods on the day before, and then it starts recording the day after. Let me put the sound a little bit louder. Okay.
Ok, já está a gravar. Floresta de
Dia 10.
dia 10, sexta-feira, dia 10 de fevereiro de
See? The point where to the two recorded versions, the two audio recordings merge, it's perfect. It's done like the two places could come together and you could record the ones at the same time. It's completely mind-boggling. And I have done that video about Sasquatch 101, the paranormal Sasquatch versus the normal theory, the ape theory. And I have told somewhere in there that I knew that Sasquatch was a time traveler, or whatever these species of Sasquatch that I'm interacting with. They could be more advanced, they could be more spiritual, there could even be ones more flesh and blood in North America. We are probably interacting with various species, but these ones, they can go into the past. They can go into the past. They are time travelers, and this is the proof. I could have played, and I could play the whole file for you guys to see. It would be 46 very boring, a very 46 boring audio for you guys to see. But this the splitting point. It's here. I'm presenting this to you. I'm going to play it again. So Bois de Retier, the last minutes that they recorded, and then the merging to the second place on the second day. The bird. Vera starting to recording.
Ok, já está a gravar. Floresta de
Okay. So this is an amazing proof. At least for me, I was completely flabbergasted in my head with when this thing happened. That's the I think they are giving you, when you start to research and when you start to open your mind to everything, they start giving you small things for you to grab on, to believe. And this recording, it was one of the most important that they gave to me and to my wife. So I hope you like it, guys. I will try to put more videos to you more often, but that's it. I hope you like it. Thanks for watching. Give it a like, comment. I would love to exchange comments with you guys, to just ask me questions, whatever. about your own research, do your own research. I would love to interact more with you people and to find more about you guys, and you guys probably want to find more about me, what I'm doing, what I'm going to do in the future, and that's it. So thanks for watching. Bye bye.